everybody, it's Bunny, and it's everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? And today, you guys, we're testing another weird hair product. Why? Because once you start, you just can't stop. I don't know why I'm super interested in hair products and water bottles right now, but I want to test them all. I want to know if they all work or if they don't work. Today, we're testing something all the way from the UK that sure does seem strange to me for more than one reason. It's called Flower Curl by Cordina. Who are you, Cordina? Tell me the secrets of how to curl your hair. Comes in this pizza box packaging. And inside, you get this thing, which I guess this is in the shape of a flower. Would we call this a flower? It looks more like a spaceship that would, you know, just hover above me in the sky and abduct me. I got the 5-ring system. I think they have a 3-ring option, a 4-ring option, and a 5-ring option, but it's like a ring on a bra strap. And if you want 5 rings instead of 4, you just, you know, bra strap it down. There you go. So now we have a 5-ring flower curl. Okay, that looks more like a flower. What you're meant to do is put this thing in your hair. You wrap your hair around each of the rings. It sits on top of your head around like a ponytail. We're about to do it and you'll see it. But the weird thing about this is you're meant to use it on dry hair. And also, I guess the weird thing is you're meant to sleep in this. I can kind of believe that you could sleep in this because even though it is like a massive thing on your head, it's meant to sit on top of your head and you pin it down. So it's not supposed to be on the back of your head if you're a back sleeper. And it's also not meant to be like within the region of either of your ears if you're a side sleeper. And I am an all over kind of sleeper. Like, we are two people that have no set sleeping pattern. Like, we will fall asleep in a different position every single night and we will wake up in a different position than the one that we went to sleep in. So hopefully it will be okay for whatever sleeper I'm gonna be today. I did watch the actual like tutorial video from the maker of this. Like, I found the actual Cordina channel because I couldn't believe that you're meant to put this in dry hair. Like, I don't understand how that's gonna work. Like, and also they don't recommend for you to put any styling products in it before you wrap your hair up. So like no gels or hairsprays or anything like that. So I don't understand it. However, I will say the actual video itself seems to offer slightly conflicting information because, you know, they go through this whole rigmarole of you're supposed to wrap your hair around it dry because your hair is super fragile when it's wet. But then literally right before she puts the device in her own hair, she sprays her hair with water from a water bottle.
We recommend to use the flower curl on completely dry hair. So now is the time to apply a little bit of water on each section of hair.
Honestly, they also give you all these little bobby pins. That's what I'm fiddling with down here. I washed my hair not today, but yesterday, because this is something that I do know, but I always forget. Like, slightly dirtier hair styles better than like freshly washed, just out of the shower hair. I just feel like I do that more often than not because most of the devices I put in, you do have to have wet hair. Right now, what I'm gonna do is put my hair in a ponytail. And I am gonna do like kind of a high ponytail. The higher it is on the top of my head, the less of a chance that it's gonna get in the way of me sleeping. Which I'm gonna be honest, when I'm filming this right now, it is my birthday, but obviously like we're not going out anywhere today. We're just gonna be watching some amazing Hunter S. Thompson documentaries that Dogman and I found on YouTube. I feel like I can commit to having this in my hair all day. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep or not. I might like take a cat nap. It is, what time is it? It's 1:12 p.m. right now. But for some reason, you guys, today I woke up at 5, just boom, like full of energy. I will commit to having this thing in my hair for roughly the next 8.5 hours. I mean, you know, it doesn't know if I'm sleeping or not. I just assume that they're implying like leave it in your hair for the amount of time that you would be sleeping. So I almost said unconscious, but isn't there, like, I feel like anytime I make that joke about like, I'm gonna be unconscious, everyone says that you're not actually unconscious when you're sleeping. What are you then? So you guys can see what I'm doing because I'm literally just blathering on while I'm doing this. So right now I'm just sectioning my hair out, equal sections, and I forgot, like in the video, they very fancily like separate the sections out and then temporarily tuck the hair through the rings. Sippy, sippy. Oh, I drank too excitedly. All right, you guys, time to, I guess, add moisture. Which honestly, I love this Hello Kitty water bottle, but it doesn't really spray that well. I'm sorry, Hello Kitty. By the way, did you know Hello Kitty is meant to be a little girl? Hello Kitty is a child and not a cat. That fact always weirds me out. I don't like that. I'm gonna pretend like she's a cat. I don't know how wet my hair should be, but like, do you guys know any way that you can curl dry hair without using, like, obviously, you know, a hair curler? Like a, you know, a hot tool. And I'm not gonna wet it that much, I guess, but like, don't you guys think this is conflicting information? They say you can wrap it around the ring either way. Let me demonstrate both ways. We're probably gonna wrap some one way and some another way. I always thought that natural curls curled like some clockwise and some curls would be counterclockwise. But then I feel like a lot of times when I say that in videos, people will correct me and say that like people with natural curls, all the curls go in one direction. So here I am wrapping it around this way. And then I'll show you guys the other direction actually on the other ring. Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention about this device, which seems really cool to me, it is meant for people with longer hair. Because you guys know that's always kind of like my concern every time I'm testing out a hair product is like, is it meant for super long hair? So they say the shortest length of hair you can have to use this is armpit length. And they don't recommend hair beyond waist length. What you're meant to do is leave like a little end section so that you can securely pin it to your head. And I think I messed up because I think I was meant to pin the center ring, which is one of those spongy things. I don't know if you guys like got a good enough look at it. In the center, it's one of those like bun maker donuts, which, oh my God, I'm so excited about that too. I just found one on Amazon the other day that is like extra large because I haven't been able to use those bun making donuts in forever either. Oh my God, I should have gotten 2 so I could just have like massive space buns. Oh my God, I could be Bjork. I love Bjork. Do you love Bjork? I feel like this is secure. So now using this much larger section than I should be, I wish that I had divided my hair more evenly, but I always do that. I feel like I always start out like not taking enough hair and then I take too much. Okay, I'm trying to see what the other way would be. I think they mean like starting it from the opposite direction. So I'm trying to think if I could, oh, you know what? Let's just do it totally weird. I'm gonna pull this section from underneath as well, because the last one I pulled, you know, top down. So we'll do this one under. You know what? That's not damp at all. I don't know. I'm maybe dampening it more than they did in their tutorial video. I mean, I don't really think that this product would cause much breakage, especially if you just like wrap the hair gently. I mean, I guess it's like for when you're sleeping, maybe you could break the hair if it was wet. Also, I feel like this direction to curl it in is much trickier. I don't feel like I'm doing nearly as good of a job. But hey, we've gone this far. Let's just see what doing some different stuff looks like. I keep re-wetting my hair because literally by the time I get to these tail sections, it is like completely dry. And I don't believe it's gonna work if it's dry. I know I've said that a million times, but I don't believe you, Cordina. I'm also trying to leave like a long enough tail to secure it, but not too long so that there's like no curl on the end, because that would be a look, not the look I'm going for. Ooh! Dropping the bobby pins everywhere. Bobby, come get your pins. I'm gonna just wrap the remaining rings. I don't think anything different is gonna happen. I think that those are the only two ways that you could wrap this. And we're gonna zip through it so that this video is not 6 years long. All right, you guys, flower curl is in, and that took maybe between 10 to 15 minutes to put in. I should have timed myself, but it's pretty easy when you get the hang of it. I think that the direction that I wrapped the first one is definitely the easiest way to wrap it in. It is more difficult if you go like through the other way. Right now, it feels like very secure. We'll see if maybe like I sleep in it. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm gonna do at what hour of what day today, but I am planning on going swimming and maybe taking a nap, and I don't know, watching TV. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. We'll say like in the tutorial video, the girl said it was like super lightweight and it felt like you have nothing at all on your hair. And I was also like very skeptical of that, but I have to admit, I honestly agree with her. It must be like the way that the hair is like decently evenly distributed on all the rings so that it doesn't feel too heavy in any one place. Because, you know, obviously if you have armpit length hair or longer, like your hair is probably kind of heavy, and stacking it on your head for 8 hours at a time like can be quite heavy if, you know, especially if you're not used to it, if you don't put your hair in buns and stuff all the time. But it really feels very lightweight. Like as it stands right now, I could see myself honestly sleeping in this, because it is true. If you put it like right on the top of your head, like it's not on the back of your head and it's not on the sides of your head, I could see myself sleeping in it, which is something I literally never say about anything. So you guys know this must be something pretty special. So now is it gonna curl my hair or not? I don't know. I'll see you guys in 8 hours. It's now 1:35. So I will see you guys probably around like 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. Maybe a little bit longer. Maybe I'll just like leave it in till like 10 o'clock or something. Ooh, daring. But anyway, I'll see you guys many, many hours from now, and I will update you about my experience, and we'll see if this thing does indeed really work or not. Bye! For now. Okay, you guys, it is officially super late, 11:24. So how many hours in total have I had this thing in my hair? 9.5, 10 hours? It's been a very long time, and this process honestly reminds me a little bit of the wave formers, where like when I first had them in, I didn't think that they hurt or were like uncomfortable, but you guys, at this point, I'm kind of like dying to get this thing out of my hair. And I literally just think it's because of like the weight of my hair just being on top of my head like all day with no breaks. You have to let me know if you're like this, if you have really long hair like mine. Like I'm constantly putting my hair up and taking it down all throughout the day. Like there's very few days that I have my hair styled in any kind of way where it's like that for like 10 solid hours. It's just not something that I do. But I have had a full day of birthday fun, and I did end up taking a couple hour long nap while this thing was in, and I'm gonna admit, at least for me, sleeping in it was a little bit difficult. I don't know if it's because I sleep with like more than one pillow. I assume most people do, but it was kind of like it wasn't interfering with my sleep like with my head on one pillow, but then with the other pillow it was like bumping into the rings. I don't know. Once again, very, very, very difficult for me to sleep in any of these kind of items, and normally I don't even try. But hey, today I thought, let's test it out. Let's live a little bit. The only thing that I'm concerned with is I do wonder if maybe I got my hair a little bit too damp. There were parts of the day where I just put a blow dryer right on it. I also sat underneath our little bonnet dryer periodically off and on. Now, like looking back at how I filmed this, I should have legitimately tried to at least curl one section without dampening it at all. Let's go ahead and reveal our style. Now, I will say I'm very impressed by honestly how easy this is to put in your hair, wrap your hair around it, and keep it in your hair. I thought I was gonna have to use so many more bobby pins than what I did, but I think some of these little rings, I only put like 3 or 4 bobby pins, and it stayed all day throughout everything I was doing. I'm gonna go ahead and just really quickly take out all the pins, and then we can just like uncurl each curl all at once and see our finished style. I have to see, you guys, it's still stuck in there really well with no bobby pins. I'm surprised. Why? Let me see if I can remember how. Now they said some sort of like weird way to unwrap this is to like start at the beginning, like the beginning of the strand of hair versus like unwrapping it from the end. I kind of don't understand how that would work, truthfully. Like my hair is kind of really wrapped around there. So I'm trying to find the end here and unwrap it like that. I don't know. Honestly, why do I like this? I'll just stop here. I feel like I'm looking also obviously at a mirror image of myself, whether I look in the mirror or the monitor. So it's like I'm trying to figure it out by looking at it backwards. It's not as easy as they make it look, my friends. I still don't have it completely undone. I feel like I'm kind of making a mess of the curls, if I'm being honest. Are we done yet? Are we out? No? Ooh, okay. No, oh my God. It still looks kind of tangled. Did you hear that snapping? That was delightful. Okay, let's hope that the next one is gonna be easier. I'm gonna try and follow their instructions a little bit better. See, I don't understand how that girl did that. Somehow she literally just was pulling from like where she first started wrapping the hair. My hair will not do that. I don't know if I wrapped it too tightly somehow. How this has failed me here. I wish I could just honestly like rip the whole thing out. Like my arms are already tired, which I guess literally just means I need to like be working out my arms more. It's also kind of difficult because it's like right plop on top of the head. I was able to kind of pull this one a little bit from the middle section, but oh, I feel like this foamy material, which is the same thing that obviously makes the rollers like comfortable enough to sleep in and wear for long periods, also kind of grabs onto the hair, and so it kind of just makes it difficult. Honestly though, I am excited for whatever these curls are gonna look like, because right off the bat it already looks better than what I expected. You guys, every single time I'm trying to pull at this front section and unwrap it like that, and I don't understand how you could do that. Like at all. What if I stop here? So glamorous. Somebody call Vogue. For every way in which this was so easy to put in and relatively easy to wear for a long period of time, it is ridiculously difficult to remove. But like, look at this. Oh, there's like little bits getting stuck. You guys, this one, I'm just convinced, like, am I about to just cut all this hair out of my head? I don't know. Oh, see, there is like little bits of pulling and popping. This one is like the bad one. Let my hair go. Are we done? Oh, I think we're finally free. The unveiling. It's finally time. So, I mean, right now, I'm honestly pretty impressed with these curls. They're a little frizzle-frazzled at the ends. Let's see what it looks like when we take my hair down. We're having a moment here. It's like these little bits, I don't know, the bits that did not freely separate. I'm gonna go put on a lighter colored shirt because I feel like, particularly with the ends of my hair being darker, it's harder for me to show you guys the curls. So I'll be right back after a quick costume change. Okay, hopefully you guys can see a little bit better what we're dealing with here. I feel like obviously some of the curls did not get wrapped as tightly or something, because like, I mean, obviously my hair is not this asymmetrical. So I think, you know, some of the curls Well, maybe they were just kind of tangled. Now they seem more even. I mean, I do have some layering in my hair. What I'm gonna do now is try and just, oh, another bobby pin. I'm gonna try and just like separate the curls out a little bit, because that's what they did. They didn't just like leave them in the 5 formations. The only thing that sucks is like the ends for me are like super, how would we describe this? I mean, I'm able to like get my fingers through the strands of hair. So it's not like my hair is tangly. It's just for whatever reason, the ends came out like super, like I literally look like it's 1988 and I stuck my finger in an electric socket. Which I'm gonna be honest, I don't completely hate that look. It's not like necessarily the look that I think they're advertising, but you know, I don't know if there's any way to like fix this now that it's happened. I mean, maybe if I took a, you know, like normal, oh my God, so much of my hair, you guys, I think I have to stop testing hair gadgets, because no matter how gentle they seem, my hair does always end up getting ripped out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys can see, like I am able to get my fingers through each of these sections of hair. So it didn't turn out this way, I don't think, because of some tangles in my hair. I think it just got tangled either in the actual curling process or it got tangled when we were just trying to take it out. But this is pretty much the style that I got from separating the curls out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really, now especially that the curls are fluffed out more, I honestly really like it. Like if it was not 11 something at night, I would honestly have a go at like styling this hair. My only problem with devices like this on a whole is I obviously do wish that there was a way to get the curls to start out closer to your head. I mean, obviously with, where did I put it? I mean, obviously with the donut bun shape and having to pull your hair up in a ponytail, like that's why the curls don't start sooner. Just because for me personally, like the way that I like to pull up my hair and style it, it's almost like we have all of these like beautiful, beautiful looking curls, and then you just have this like flat section in the front. I mean, to me, this is kind of like what happens to me sometimes when I have my hair all styled and then I go out in the Texas heat and humidity and then half of my hair is like sad and flat and the other half is like beautiful and curled. It kind of has the same effect. Now, this style here is maybe achievable with a small clipless curler wand. So sometimes I am able to use devices like this and then use a hot tool to just kind of like touch it up, fix little problem areas, like kind of just get the style perfect to what I like. You know, like how last time we tested out the wave formers with one of these barrel wavers, and I was kind of able to like, you know, mesh the styles together of using the wave formers and this guy. So I don't know, that would maybe be something that I would test out. Let's see what it looks like if I pull it up in a ponytail. And then that way, like the top not being so styled doesn't really matter. Okay, I kind of like this. Once again, I don't know if they're going for like the super 80s kind of fried looking hair, but that's what we got. And I don't hate it. Now, the girl in her video, like whoever did the tutorial video, they did show her styling her hair really quick. She did like a half up, down, half down, half up do, half down do, what are those called? And it looked really pretty. So I do think that they're advertising this as a tool to use to put curls in your hair, but then you kind of have to style it on top of that. Like the kind of curls you get like are maybe not going to be perfect for just leaving alone on their own without styling it in some sort of way. But I even like this ponytail. It's pretty cute. I don't hate it. Anyway, you guys, I'm off to enjoy the rest of my night and to do some serious skincare. I swear I relaxed today, took a little bit of a nap, and woke up with like 5 new pimples. There's a pimple here. There's a pimple here. What's going on with that, you guys? But anyway, I cannot wait to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I will link you guys to this thing. I bought it a couple months ago, but as far as I know, it's still available, and you can check it out for yourself. But I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on all of it down below. Would you use it? Do you like these curls? Do you think they're too messy? Do you think they look fun? I personally like it. I think that I would use this device again. I'm not sure that I would sleep in it again, and I'm not sure that I would wear it for 10 hours straight again, but I do like the overall style that we've achieved today. Anyway, you guys, if you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see y'all again very, very soon.